Yo, what's happening, guys? Austin More Skills Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to A Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. So in this video, we're going to talk about the basics of cooking. I'm probably also going to talk about fishing a little bit. And yeah, so this is my 8th video so far for Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life on the channel. I've been doing kind of like a let's play slash tutorial hybrid videos. And I gotta say, it's been a blast. I've loved every minute of it. But anyway, so it looks like my sheep need to be sheared. And I have so many sheep. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how much sheep I have. Ever since I bought that one ram's been getting all my sheep prego, and they just keep multiplying. Like, it's kind of crazy. They are so fluffy. Fluffy butts. Oh, we got gold wool. More gold wool. And maybe this might be gold wool too. Oh, it is. Yeah, I've been like really stacking the gold wool up. I've been taking very good care of my precious sheep. Been snuggling them every single day, twice a day, and also brushing them twice a day. And I think that definitely helps. It's gonna be a shame once I do sell one of my rams, because I'm pretty sure I got all of them up to gold wool. Once I sell one of my rams, because I gotta make room for that goat. I want to get that goat, because I missed my chance. Van starts selling the goat year 2, and instead of buying the goat, because it was like 40k, I saved the money and bought the amazing field instead, which I have no regrets doing that. But I'm like, man, I totally forgot that the goat was a limited animal that you can only get during the spring once the second year starts. Oh, look at this. I think my hybrids are ready to be harvested. Yeah, my term tomatoes are ready to be picked. I guess I could just use the scythe. Boom. All right, so the dailies are done. Now let's talk about cooking. All right, so what is cooking mainly used for? Cooking is used for cooking meals to recharge your body. Cooking like meals is actually good to like give gifts to villagers and selling to Van for profit. Now, not all recipes are profitable. Some recipes like the milky soup, you can get like an extra 25 to 50 G. That only works with lower quality milk though, because it doesn't matter like what quality you use in your recipes, it's still gonna make the same recipe. And what's pretty cool about this refrigerator, you don't have to store all the ingredients in your inventory. You can just store everything in the fridge and cook from the fridge. Now this oven right here will appear once your cooking level reaches a level where you unlock desserts. Now looking through your recipes right here, if I want to make a salad, for example, so basically, you know how like some of these recipes are kind of like a beige and some of them are kind of like a gray? If it's beige, that means you have the required ingredients already in your bag or your refrigerator to cook the recipe. And if it has a bunch of question marks, that's a recipe you don't know yet, but you know, if you can actually still make it if it's in beige. So let's go ahead and make whatever this is. Whatever it is, and it needs 2 fruits and a tomato. So we're just gonna make one. See what it is. Fruit salad. Now, in case you didn't already know, you can get new recipes from the sprites. They give you a new recipe every day. Oh yeah, big sweet potato. What do you think about it, Muffy? Oh, that looks good. Did it turn out all right? Go on, have a taste. She's like, I'm so glad I married you. That's funny. Now let's go ahead and combine 2 random ingredients and see what we come up with. Let's try to make a random salad. We'll put a fertilized egg in there and a sweet potato. This is probably going to be a failed dish because I don't think this can make a salad. Yeah, see, so we failed the dish. Now let's go ahead and eat the failed dish and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. So my stamina bar didn't even increase. Now let's go ahead and combine 3 random ingredients and see what happens. We'll do a fertilized egg, a sweet potato, and some milk. And as you can see, this one's a little bit different than failed dish. This is an unknown dish. So you get the unknown dish by combining 3 random ingredients, and a failed dish by combining 2 random ingredients that don't make anything. What do you think about my unknown dish? Hey, that doesn't look too appetizing. That's funny. And I guess, you know, whenever you get one of these things, you just discard them in the trash. Get rid of it. Now, some other ways to get new recipes besides the nature sprites is by going to the bulletin board and completing quests. A lot of times if somebody is requesting a cooked meal and you complete their request for them, you'll actually learn the recipe for that cooked meal. Now, you can also learn new recipes by going in people's houses. There's a recipe where Lumina lives, and also another recipe where Chris lives. Alright, so let's talk about how to level up your cooking. So when you first start the game, you're only going to be able to make salads and soups. But once you do more and more cooking and you get more XP, though it doesn't show you the XP, so there's no way to really know. But I have heard that if you get like 1,000 XP, you will unlock the next type of meal that you can make. Now, easy recipes are worth less XP, but if they're easy, you can cook them in bulk. So I think it all kind of pans out to the same, really. Like the fastest way that I unlocked all these different recipes, I just picked a day where I just cooked a ton of food. Like I made like over 100 milky soup in like one day. And then the next thing I know, it says I feel more confident as a chef. Man, I have like so many chickens now. It's kind of ridiculous. It seems like ever since I bought that rooster, it's like I've been getting tons of fertilized eggs, and it takes a couple of days for them to hatch, but once one hatches, I throw the other one in there. Next thing you know, I got more and more chickens, and they keep multiplying. All right, we're gonna snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. I try not to snuggle with them if they're like sleeping, because they don't like that. See? But then when you like let them down, they're like, I love that, you know? I don't know, chickens are a little weird. But I love them. Especially this little blob. It's so adorable. I love how Molly sleeps with her curlers on. Alright, let's go to sleep. Oh yeah, I need to show Electra a record. I think this has been increasing her music. A little update on that in case you saw my other video. The music's definitely going up, I think. It's almost where the athletics is. So I think I'm gonna have a little musician when she grows up. I wonder if her room's gonna have like guitars and microphones and amplifiers and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so now we're gonna talk about fishing. But fishing is a pretty calm way to kind of unwind after you're done doing all your farm work and your dailies. It's a good way to pass the time too. A very passive way as well. You can literally fish as you do something else, because you don't have to button mash. All you gotta do is press the button once. Once the fish bites the line, the bait, the bobber, whatever you call it. The little red thing that pops up and down. And there we go. And what we catch? A scad. So most of you guys will probably know this unless you're new to the game, but to get started with fishing, you have to buy a fishing pole from Van. He sells it on the 3rd and the 8th during the first year of spring. Now, something kind of interesting about fishing is that you can catch all the fish in any season. It only depends on the location. And what I'm going to do is, instead of just reading off where you can find every single fish, I'm just going to put all the fish up on the screen for each location. So for the beach, here's all the fish that you can catch in the beach area. All right, so moving on to the next location, we have the pond over here by the inn. At first, I thought when I got the copper fishing rod that I was catching bigger fish, but your rod upgrade has nothing to do with the size of the fish. And Gustavo, that was funny. He was like trying to walk past me and he couldn't. He was a little trapped. But is he gonna do it again? Am I in your way, Gustafa? But the varieties of fish that appear will depend on the quality of your fishing rod, whereas the size of the fish will be completely random. And what's really cool about this farming game is that you don't need any bait to catch a fish. You can just cast in your line and just sit back, relax, and wait for the fish to bite your little bobber. And then once that happens, just press your little button right here, and yeah, it's a good time. Really, real good time. Very relaxing. Alright, so here is all the fish that you can find at the turtle pond. Alright, so the next place where you can find fishies is downstream right over here. And let's see what we find. Come on, I'm reeling it in right now. Let's go. Oh. And here's all the fish that you can find down the stream. Now, the next place where you can catch fish, obviously, you can catch like fish throughout the whole river. And I think like the halfway point makes it like, downstream. And then the other half, towards the north, area is the upstream, which is the next place where you can find fish is upstream. So let's go ahead and cast our line. See what we can find. Oh yeah. Next prospect. Come on. Take your time. Don't be so indecisive. You know you want to bite it. You want to bite that. Yeah. Okay. Just nibble a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, we caught a huge fish, a huge spotted char. Alright, so here is all the different types of fish that you can catch upstream. Alright, so the final place where you can catch fish is this pond over here near the Harvest Sprites. Probably one of my favorite places to fish, because I think the Harvest Goddess area is just so magical. I don't know, it reminds me of Disney and Pixar. And we have a nibbler. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna bite it? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so here is all the fish that you can find in the Harvest Goddess pond area. I love my sheep because they're so profitable, but man, they're annoying sometimes. They just follow you everywhere and bat right in your face. Alright, so I'm gonna use the milker on my cow and milk Moo Moo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, then I'd appreciate a like. And if you want to see more of my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll talk to you later.